Welcome back to another episode of my FM22 Journeyman Save with Sams and Paul, our fourth team and our third season here at the club. As you see, favourite personnel, I thought I'd show you. I'm still there. Hopefully I can bump into the icon soon enough. And Session and Peanut, they're ex-players sadly. But yeah, it feels like they won't get any further. Anyway, finances are looking good. I've just asked for a few things that should pop through after the game. But our facilities, just to have a little look around the club quickly before we dive into today's game. You can see good youth recruitment, excellent academy, excellent youth, good training. I think training's going to be bumped up. I've asked for more youth academy and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Signings, I think I've showed you everyone. I managed to sign in like a youngster on quite a cheap deal, I think it was 600k. The Thai international. We'll just see how he develops, shall we? And just in case I haven't shown you, I think I got this guy Cesar Souza as a halfback. Yeah, I think I did highlight this guy, so yeah, he's going to be a solid player. Off camera, we last left off against these two games, and we lost against the Bilbao. We got smashed 5-2. They're really, really good. This player, very nice indeed. But yeah, but then things turned around. We got a good result in the league. Julio Cesar with two long shot efforts, and then again with a penalty. We beat Maribor again. Julio Cesar, he's incredible, by the way. He just scores for goals. Scores for goals. Scores. He scored in every game for 5 in a row now. So that's pretty beautiful. Today we'll play Basel. We played so well against Maribor that gave me confidence that we can potentially get out of this group. This Basel game is so important. We'll see how we compare with them, and then we'll play Rivs Poor again in the league. Just because if we win that, maybe we're going to be battling towards the top, not just trying to stay in the top 5. But we'll see. The squad, you can see, like I said, starting to perform quite well. Julio Cesar, unbelievable. Like, he's improving so well. It's quite scary how quickly he's going to perform. Really glad that he's just hitting the ground running now. And of course, Hayata's got a few goals. That's pretty much everything squad-wise. Obviously, Paul Chum Allen, is he starting to decline already? No, it's just because he's injured. And hopefully he'll be back. He is back now, so he should be performing back to his normal self. And Soy Davis picked up a broken wrist, so he's also injured for a bit. So his value's gone down a little bit because he's a bit sore, a bit wounded. Anyway, we'll dive into today's game. Obviously, the unregistered players on loan can't make it, so we're going to go for Karabali left back, Mustafa and Amari centre back, San on the right, Barak and Greg Thompson, the old partnership, Scott, Julio Cesar, Benley, Hayata. Benley, he hasn't done too much since he's come back, but you know he's a legend to me. Got some like amazing players coming through this club. I'm absolutely loving this team. Like, it really feels like a part of my team, especially with the youth. Got lots of youth players coming through. Some of them might not make it, but you know that's the part of the fun, developing players, and it's just a good financial healthy team, you know. And I feel like I could be wasting the money and absolutely going for it every year, but I'm trying to develop the team slowly. And yeah, in other news with the Welsh team as well, I played Ukraine and Andorra, beat Andorra obviously 8-0 away, and Ukraine a 1-0 win again against them. So we're a point behind Croatia because they dropped points. So we have 2 games left. We're well clear of Ukraine, so we're definitely second. But there's a point in it against Croatia. We play Azerbaijan, and then we play Croatia, and Croatia play Andorra then us. So it's going to come down to the game against them, away from home. If we beat them, as Julio Cesar again scores another goal, and he scores outside the box quite often. He is incredible. Like he's you know, a manager player that you instantly love. And I always feel like the ones that I love are too good to be true. I.e., like, let me just pause for a minute. Like his stats, like I think, attack mid. Like his vision's not very good, but like long shots, decent. You just don't see it sometimes. But oh my goodness, is he showing us how good he is? Anyway, I don't get too carried away because a long shot goal is nice, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're playing incredible. As Basel have their own long shot and they smashed it in. They just should say, yeah, if you can do it, we can do it too. And that's Ryan Christie. I think he's a decent player. Is he like an ex? I mean, let me just pause it. Sorry for slowing everything down. Is he like an ex like Celtic player or something like that? Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess, he's okay. As we're about to approach half time, there's one more highlight. Well, at least one more highlight, and it starts with us from the back. quite a nice place. You can see our wing backs are so high up. I don't think that's too much of an issue. It's just like a narrow 3. And yeah, I was going to say, if they were panicking to get up there, it's a poor ball. And they've gone through on goal and they've just thinked our keeper. It's 2-1 to them. Sergi, Amarenko. This isn't ideal because we're at home. I was expecting us to try and to beat them. So we got a lot to do here. Half time, I'm going to go balance purely because maybe we're struggling with the wing backs. They're going too high up when they're closing us in quite narrowly, probably. So hopefully it means the wing backs are there to pass the ball up nicely. Just a theory. It might be a little bit too late. I mean, we need to at least draw this game. A draw isn't too bad. It just means it'll be a bit harder to get through. But a loss would be quite bad at this stage in the group stage. So yeah, let's just see if that helps. So hopefully the wing backs just drop back about 20 yards. Or when one of them goes, the other one will definitely hold position. Not like they'll both shoot up. So yeah, I'm hoping we can get more on the ball. As Scott drives forward with his dribbling tackers, he goes in. Can he find anyone? He cuts back to Aral. Ooh, bizarre goalie, bizarre there. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. What a howler, basically. And Hayata, who's been in incredible form in this Europa Cup too. The reputation, by the way, is bang on 3 stars, which is a nice thing. Yeah, Bilbao smashing Maribor. So yeah, Bilbao are just incredible. There's some really good teams in here. So if we get to like the quarters, that's definitely a success. As I'm gonna do a sub. I can smell blood. So let's get Fazil on. Karabali's knackered, but maybe he can just power through for another couple of minutes. Like I said, I think Fazil's been pretty good start. I think that might be the best 3 to play at the moment. So maybe Benley might have a bit of a rest next couple of games, or not start, because yeah, I want to just get this momentum going still. Mustafa to Barak, who has been a loyal servant, to be fair. Barak, he's been incredible. Hayata's got the ball. What a flick back to Fazil. Scott, he doesn't usually score from there. Aral, is he onside? He might be off, but what a goal if that does count. It's a good header from Hayata, he is really good in the air, to be fair. Please be a goal. I think he's offside. I think it's disallowed. I think he was in an offside position, obviously now. That's confirmed. What play that was, though. As is another highlight. Hopefully we can just retaliate again with another good opportunity, and hopefully we can get a goal that's onside this time. Mustafa to Barak. I think that maybe having the fullbacks a little bit close has helped. Obviously one will kind of go when it's on their side, but if they need to cut it back, they can go wide. So maybe we were struggling with width and retaining the ball. Barak to Karabali, who's exhausted, but he can still got a good pass. Fazil, the sub. Ooh, I thought he was going to get a penalty. Scott, he's missed it. He's missed it with his head. Not a goal scorer, really. I mean, his heading, it's better than his finishing, but they probably obviously combined together, and that means we might end up with a 2-2 draw. But there's one more little highlight here. I would take a draw, to be honest. Now, I thought we were unlucky to not win this, so we'll see. Karabali, Greg Thompson floats it in. It's Scott, and he's missed again. Not a goal scorer, Scott. Not a goal scorer. Is he shadow striker? No, Julius Caesar is. It's 2-2. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I feel like we can definitely beat them, though. That's the good thing. I feel like we definitely can beat them. We are in a decent place now. We play them again quite quickly, so that's like a nice thing to have revenge quite quick. So yeah, I think we're in a decent position, but now we're gonna jump ahead to the league game, and hopefully we can bounce back with a win. So we're coming back a little bit early because this is what was going on. It's going to be incredible youth facilities now. 5 million. It's a big jump up. It was like 1.8 last time I checked, and it is a shame you can't see it. We've gone down to 2.5 million, which is fine. I'll be very careful with the money they've given to me because that would obviously be taken out. I'd rather spend that money on the youth. So yeah, it's gonna be an improvement, and I want a good youth intake. I think there's a chance that we can get another 2 good players come through. So I thought I'll definitely throw all my energy into that. But it means maybe I have to be a bit careful, and if a big sale does present itself, then maybe I will have to go with it. Players that I think definitely will, I realise that might be retained a little bit. They're going to be a little bit panicky with the sales, but I would say Aaron Scott, obviously. There's not too much money in there. If you get like 6-7 million. Same with Greg Thompson, probably the same. So I'd kind of keep them. Hayata, I reckon, is definitely a player that could be going. and for 10 to 15 million, I would sell him definitely. Julio Cesar, I want to keep forever, but yeah, there's definitely some players, and like we said, Amari, he can probably get like 10 million now. I was struggling to sell him, but when they get a little bit better, people are willing to pay, and the big clubs are willing to pay that bit extra anyway. Karabali is tired. We'll get Robles on. It gets Sousa in the squad for the halfback role, and I think I'll just change a few things. We'll get Abdabassi in. I think his fitness is a bit dodgy, but yeah, he needs to improve obviously technically. But his first touch passing is just good enough for me to be comfortable enough to start him. We'll get Fazil on, like I said, and Mustafic. We haven't given him a rest. I have got Clemens, who hasn't played much at all, but he looks like a good player. And maybe we'll get Fezzi on. So I'm tempted. Hopefully that can see us through the game. It is a big, massive game, and I've swapped things around, but we'll see. If Scott gets a chance, he better score. That's all I'm saying. And so the first highlight lands on the 8-minute mark. It looks like Riz and Paul are going down this right hand side, and hopefully we'll say Sean Galatasaray is smashing their opposition 4-0. They look really good again this year. I mean, they did really well last year, didn't they? They got away, and then they bottled it, didn't they? I think didn't Rives and Paul win in the end, something like that. I think at the top of the table it's like Galatasaray and Sivasspor or whatever, but it is a bit up and down all the time, this league, so it's quite cool that it does that. We look really strong now on the ball here. Really good play. Is that Julio Cesar with another goal? I think since after Bilbao, he's scored in every single game, and he is unbelievable as that shadow striker. I think it's the perfect role for him. His vision will go up slightly, obviously, but yeah, it's not even that necessary. Like, he's such a goal scoring threat himself. What a player! What a player he is. And Hayata's been put through. He smashes it in off the crossbar. Apparently they think it's offside. There was a glimpse of it, but I don't think he was off. But what a finish. In off the crossbar. I'm hoping that's a goal. Oh, it's been disallowed. He hasn't scored many in the league this season, which is a shame. He is on massive, massive form. That's a shame. That would have been an incredible goal. As they look to respond with a goal of their own. They're playing it around, not too bad. They're getting behind. It's a good block. The defence stays strong. Really nice defending there from the makeshift duo at the back, Clemens and Fezzi. Fezzi obviously at Watford now. Yeah, quite pleased with the sales we're doing at the moment. The only one that was quite poor was Pilar, Sengazan Pilar to Arsenal, 4.5 mil. The money itself was pretty good because we bought him for 450k, but I would want a sell-on fee, or it would have been nice to have him loaned back, but to be honest, it doesn't look like we'd need him that much, as they do level 1-1. That's a shame. Hopefully we can pick ourselves up. It's just a long shot. There's nothing you can really do about that. Bit of a shame. Get lost. As that drops us back to third, but it looks like we've got a free kick. And I wonder who... Are we Scots? He can't score in the box. Can he score out the box? No, is the answer. Goal, kick, boots it long. Oh, please don't just go through us like this. Aaron down this left-hand side. Gets it back to Amit. Who absolutely pings it back post. We boot it away. A little bit panicking Skywalker. Hayata gets the ball. Can we spring a counter-attack? It looks like we are. Go on, Fazil. I do like the look of this guy. I think it'll take him a season to properly get into his groove. But yeah, Sousa to Julius Caesar. He's going to shoot. Oh, it's on target as well. Nice. It didn't fly over. I was worried it would. As we have a corner, probably won't stem to anything. We get it blocked, and that's probably the end of the highlight. Fazil keeping the ball quite neatly. I mean, it's not that damaging. Brilliant. Yeah, okay. This game is going a little bit end to end, I would say. The defence sweep up quite nicely. I do love a halfback. I feel like this, I won't probably have it next team I go. Some sort of similar role, of course. They're all quite similar, but yeah, I've never used a halfback before, and they actually work out. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. As we're going to approach the last bit of the game before half time, and it's already gone by the time I was talking. I actually like how we're playing, so yeah, I want to keep it up. I think we're really unlucky not to be winning here. yeah, I feel like we've had a chance to score the second goal. We need to take it now. Gerby to Fazil. Clemens. Yeah, Clemens is a good centre back, but he's just like there's plenty of Turkish good centre backs to be fair, so I like picking them up. But kind of got him in because he was cheap, and I was a little bit worried, with the squad depth. But yeah, he'll do a job certainly. He can probably do a job like defence mid as well. Julio Cesar. We're playing positive, so I just want to keep an eye on these wing backs to make sure that we can reach them quite nicely as Robles has found the ball. Fazil, look at him. Go on, slide. Yes, what a ball. See, that is Mesut Ozil in disguise. Oh, what a goal by Hayata Konak. And I very rarely use his last name because I just like the Hayata bit. Fazil, though, I mean, that is all Fazil. He skins him, drops the shoulder, and then you know it's going there. Perfectly weighted. Goalie comes out, and it's a dink, but it was more a pass invited him to dink. Beautiful, beautiful. And that means, although we've got a game in hand above these two teams, it will put us in the right position. Let's say that. Julio Cesar, you've done what you've needed to. You've got the goal. Let's get Fujimanto in, he's okay. He's just a classic good squad player. Like, he probably won't do much, but he'll pop up with the odd goal. And when I mean the odd goal, I literally mean it. I'm hoping we can just hold on. To be fair, I reckon maybe we can stay balanced, and we can create chances by just keeping on to the ball a bit and don't slide it back through. As we try and hold strong here, they've got plenty of men forward, but we have plenty back. But they're gonna try and create their own space here. No penalty. They cut it back. Oh, they miss. We get away with one there. I think it might be wise. I think, yeah, Sue's on a yellow should be fine. He seems like a mature player. Famous last words. I don't really have much of a striker option, so Hayata, you're staying on, mate. A roll for Mehmet Al Yilmaz. And there's another highlight. Not what I wanted, really. Souza. We go long. Doesn't really work for us. But it's picked up quite nicely by Gerby. Scott. Hayata. Has he got any energy in those legs? Probably not. He plays all the time, to be fair. He's putting Fujimanto. Can he do it? Go on, Fudge. Oh. I mean, come on. That was your time to win yourself over because you're not a starter in my eyes. He's quite technically quite pretty good as well. He's got like a handful of assists, obviously, since his time being here. I preferred him rather than Del Campo, whatever his name was. Was it Del Campo, the Swiss like long shot specialist, and that was the classic. You don't see any of it really. As this looks like we might be wrapping up the game. We're on balance. Hopefully that's done the job, and it has. Yeah, it's just about 2-1. Oh, a big win because they're a very good side actually. And just to hammer home that point even further, I think I'm going to check. They did win the league last season, didn't they? My memory is terrible. I think last year, yeah, Risenpool, yeah. See, like, yeah, it's been. Oh yeah, I forgot. It was only our last season there. Oh yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it feels obviously we were the division below, but yeah, they won, and yeah, Galatasaray a storm on ahead a little bit. Well, I mean, hopefully Sivasspor lose, and it's so close. Crazy times. Look on the profile. I don't think I've highlighted like the Premier League. Obviously, it's Man City dominance. It's Manchester dominance with just a sprinkle of United. Yeah, I mean that's mental, isn't it? And the Spanish league, Real Madrid a lot, which is definitely. I mean, Barcelona have done well to win the title, to be fair, with their financial thing, but they've probably recovered it now. And that Roma and Zebra and Atlanta, of course, that's pretty good going. Bundesliga, you expect one team, and it is one team. That is crazy. Yeah, PSG, the same thing. France, Germany. I mean, you don't want to be there. I mean, Portugal's the same. Porto, a sprinkle of an Ajax, man. That's tough, isn't it? I mean, the Greek league, Olympiacos mainly, Shakhtar and Dynamo Kiev, and obviously Turkey. I mean, it does get mixed up quite a bit. I like to see that. That Russia, wow. I mean, I thought like Zenit and Moscow were the big dogs, but clearly not. Anyway, that's enough catching up of the other leagues. Let me know if you want me to show you a little bit further. But obviously, now that I'm at the international stage, I will be showing you a bit more anyway, naturally. So yeah, I think that's it then. That's the 2 games done. I think that's quite a success. The Basel game's going to be huge again, but I think we'll know more with this Maribor game. I imagine I'll be coming back for this double header here. So yeah, we'll look at that. Like I said, the players are on absolute fire. Especially this guy, Julius Caesar, on 9 goals in 10 starts. He is insane. Really helping out Hayato, which is good. Hayata's getting plenty of chances, which is really good. Anyway, we'll leave it there. If you did like this video, give it a like. And if you're new, subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.